Hospitality is one of the defining features of what it means to be a follower of Jesus. Jesus once said, "I was a stranger and you welcome me in." Because what we do for the least of these, we do for him. There's a huge opportunity right now for the church to show that Jesus-loving hospitality to people who need our help. Around 130,000 people are expected to come to the UK from Hong Kong just this year alone. That will be the largest and fastest planned migration of people to the UK from outside of Europe since Windrush. And 50 years later, we know what a terrible job we did as a nation when it came to the Windrush generation. Let's learn from those mistakes in order to offer this new group all the help that they need. Moving to the UK in the middle of a pandemic, when you might struggle a little bit with your English, when you come with lots of skills in a time of mass unemployment, and while race-based hate crime is going through the roof against people of Chinese appearance, there really needs to be a concerted effort to make sure this group of people feel welcome. So we'd love to invite you to be a Hong Kong ready church. Wouldn't it be fantastic if someone moved into your area and their first call was to your church asking for help with some of the simple things like how to register with your local school or the GP? You might have people in your congregation who would love to get involved with this. With a little bit of training, they can really make a difference in someone's lives. Even if they're shielding or they're housebound, they could be on the end of a phone and offer someone the help and hospitality they need. Friends, let's fill a map with thousands of churches who are ready to offer the help and welcome this new group from Hong Kong need. Together, we can definitely make a difference. Thank you.
Okay, Paul, so we've heard from Krish Kandiah there about the UK and the Hong Kong link. Tell us, you've been in contact with some of the Southampton people already. What's the latest?
We've got a Chinese church in Southampton, and the Chinese pastor, Henry, has set up a WhatsApp group. All the people that are coming to our region, they're joining the WhatsApp group. And so there's this great number of people joining the WhatsApp group, asking lots of different questions around citizenship, about culture, about where are the local facilities and amenities. And, what we need to do to respond to that is maybe have a couple more people join that WhatsApp group as well. Start taking part in that digital conversation. There's going to be thousands of people in Southampton over the next 2 to 3 years from Hong Kong, and it'd be really fantastic to welcome them and for us to be prepared for those conversations.
Okay, and over the next 2 to 3 years, what other sorts of practical things could people from our church do?
Maybe we as a church could set up a conversation class for people that are coming. The main breadwinner, whether male or female, would be probably highly skilled in English, but many others would have more limited English, and particularly English are spoken in Southampton. So it would be quite useful to have set up a conversation class later on. There's also about giving people a welcome. I was on the Common the other day with Myla, and there were 10 to 12 Hong Kong Chinese on the Common. Now, you say to me, how did I know they were Hong Kong Chinese? Well, I didn't, but I thought the chances are they are, because they're all coming to Southampton. So I went over to them and I just said to them, "Hey, are you from Hong Kong?" And they said, "Yes." And then we started talking. And my dog was the greatest hit of the day, because all the kids started to play with Myla. So doing those simple things like welcoming people, introducing yourself, asking the question, or just smiling at people and saying, "Hi, are you new to Southampton?" and just welcoming them is another area of engagement as well. If people are interested and want to pursue this further, they could email me and we could just work together with various other people in the church to see what we can do, what responses we can make over the next year. The old adage is, we don't need a friendly church. People need friends more than anything else.